Okay, so recording this video on the Redmi Note 14 Pro 5G. Has a maximum resolution of 4K 30 frames a second on the rear camera. The selfie sample is 1080p, as you'll see by the other video. But yeah, you can record in two options. You've got the 4K, you've got the 1080p. When you're recording 4K, you've got 30 frames per second or 24 frames per second, so you can switch them up. Just thought I'd back up the camera to do a quick sample so you can see how it handles with me walking on grass and stuff like that. Again, not my usual walk to work videos that you normally see. I thought, as it's a nice day, go out near the seafront and get a sample video so you can see something a little bit more interesting. Recording this here now, pointing at the building here. It's got 1x on the screen. I can tap on that. I can't zoom out to ultra wide, but I can, I believe, zoom in to, so that's 1.9 times, 2.1, 2. Keep an eye on the door so you can see how it handles. Yeah, it starts to lose quality now. Here we go. That's 6x zoom. I am standing still, which is why it looks a little bit weird. If I do start walking, actually it is keeping it stable, which is good, but it's just very kind of blurry. So I wouldn't really look at doing 6x zooms on this phone. But let's just whack it back again. So focus on the building door. If I find it, there he is. So 6x. That's 5x. 4x. 3x. 2x. And back to the standard 1x. So again, let's see how this handles stabilization. So I'll point it at the building and we'll walk towards it for a couple of seconds just so you can see how it handles stabilization and all that kind of stuff. Cameras do seem quite impressive on the phone. The main camera is a 200 megapixel, which is great. You do get the 200 megapixel mode, but most people won't use that. You'll use the pixel binning option, which means you get more detail in your photos, but crops it down to, I believe, about 12 megapixels. But yeah, video seems very stable as I'm walking towards it. Obviously, you have to look back on YouTube to see how it actually looks properly on a bigger screen, but seems to do a good job. Yeah. So yeah, just a quick sample video recorded. Here we go, spinning around. It's a sunny day, so quality should be very good. There's not many clouds around, so should be pretty good quality. But yeah, it's a good phone for the money. Looking normal price without discounts around about £300, which for the specs is very, very good value for money. The mid-range market's getting very, very good and very competitive these days. You don't have to go and spend nearly £1,000 on a phone to take some good quality photos and video. You can get away with about 300. Like I said on the selfie one, at the time of recording this, there's a promotion on around about 230 quid for the phone, which is an absolute steal. As long as, like I say, you don't miss the 4K on the selfie and 1080p 60 frames a second is fine, then it does a good job. Let's see how it focuses on something a little bit close before I end the video. So let's go down to a random flower and see how it handles. And if I touch it as I get close. Yeah, seems to do okay. Back out again. Focus on the doors. Yeah, seems to do a pretty good job. But yeah, this was the quality of the camera you can expect in decent lighting out in the sunshine here in the UK. But yeah, this was the Redmi Note 14 Pro 5G on the main camera.